What if I told you the entire financial system we live in is one massive legal Ponzi scheme, a system that rewards those who play the game and punishes anyone who sits on the sidelines? It sounds dramatic, but once you understand how money really works today, you'll realize something unsettling. Saving money is no longer safe, and if you're not invested, you're getting left behind. Part 1. The illusion of saving. There was a time when saving money actually made sense. You'd earn interest, inflation was low, and the dollar held its value, but that time is gone. Today, most savings accounts barely offer interest, while inflation quietly eats away 5 to 6% every year. So what does that mean? It means every dollar you save is actually losing value. The so-called safety of saving is no longer real. It's just an illusion. Part 2. Leaving the gold standard. And the problem really began in 1971, when President Nixon made a decision that changed everything and led us to where we are today. He ended the gold standard, removing the dollar's backing by physical gold. From that moment on, our money became fiat, currency backed by nothing but government trust. And with that change, the government gained one powerful ability: to print as much money as it wants, with no limits, no breaks, and every time they print more, the money in your pocket quietly becomes worth less. Part 3. The hidden tax, inflation. Inflation is a silent thief that steadily erodes your purchasing power. Take a look at these dramatic price increases since 1970. A loaf of bread has jumped from 25 cents to over $3. That's a 12 times increase. Rent has soared from around $150 a month to nearly $2,000 on average, about 13 times higher. College tuition has skyrocketed from $400 per year to over $12,000, a staggering 20-fold increase. The average new car price went from $3,500 to almost $48,000, roughly 13 times more expensive. Gasoline climbed from 36 cents a gallon to $3.50, nearly 10 times higher. And the median home price exploded from $23,000 to $450,000, a 20 times rise. Rent, college tuition, gas, homes, all have skyrocketed, but your salary hasn't kept pace. Median household income has only increased about 7 times since 1970, far less than the cost of living. This mismatch means wages are falling behind major expenses, making it harder to afford life's essentials. And your savings? Their value shrinks year after year, losing ground to inflation. This isn't just bad luck, it's by design. Inflation keeps the system alive while squeezing the middle class tighter and tighter. Part 4. Why governments have to keep printing. Modern economies are built on debt. Governments spend far more than they earn, and that shortfall, it's covered by printing more money. Trillions for stimulus checks, billions for military budgets, and massive social programs, all funded with dollars that didn't exist the day before. But here's the real problem. If they stop printing, the economy starts to crumble. So they don't stop, they can't. And every time they flood the system with new money, the value of the cash in your wallet quietly slips away. The more they print, the more your purchasing power bleeds. Part 5. How to beat the Ponzi scheme. In a system like this, not investing is the real risk. The wealthy understand something most people don't. When governments print more money, that money loses value. So what do? They invest, and that's why the stock market and quality assets keeps rising over time. Wealthy individuals protect themselves by owning assets like stocks, real estate, businesses, gold, and crypto. These assets tend to grow while cash loses value. They don't fight the system. They understand it and use the right tools to win. Most people, they work hard, they save what they can, and yet they still lose. But you don't have to. If the game is rigged, don't walk away. Learn how to play it. Because in this Ponzi-style economy, the only way to stay ahead is to stay invested. Investing isn't just a smart move anymore. It's your only real solution. If you found this eye-opening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Someone you know needs to hear this. Thanks for watching.